So close. We're so close. We were so close. Why must you always interfere, Idia? Oh, put a sock in it. I'm not interfering with nothing. I have a letter for this guy from his master. I came to deliver it. That's all.
My dear student, when you stopped coming by for our daily dialogues on swordsmanship, I worried what had become of you.
I imagine that your situation now is difficult, but you must find a way to endure and overcome your difficulties. You are go-getter. Grit your teeth, never waver, and you will overcome the trials before you.
Oh, Mr. Kami Izumi, it's too late. I ran away like a coward.
You have a dream to summon the legendary Amaterasu. Your name and mine will be writ large on the pages of history for all eternity. Yes.
Miss Idia, tell me, whatever should I do?
It's a tough call, all right. What to do? Master Kami Izumi is right. Go, you have to return to your job in Ansheim. And the first thing you do when you get back is apologize to your supervisor, okay? That's what's proper for anyone who follows the way of the sword.
I suppose you're right.
You can't be serious! Did spinning those cogs turn your mind and your spine to butter? Don't let swords for brains here tell you what to do! Go back to work. Stick it out as best you can. If the job truly isn't right for you, then you can quit. But you still don't know what you could have accomplished there. You didn't give it enough time. So just go back and give it the old Al Campus try, yeah?
You betcha!
You're going to let those paper pushers put you back in your pen like a little piggy, is that it? No, I shall not allow it. Idia, if you want to take Go back to Ansheim, it'll be over my dead body. So, is he really worth that much to you? Enough for a knockdown, drag-out fight that leaves one of us face down in the mud? I knew it. You did come to interfere. Very well. Let's get on with it. I will squash you! For the sake of the future, Amaterasu shall be mine. I've abandoned my sweet but bitter past. Prepare to face Summoner Mephilia Venus! Paimon! Yet again! My sage! My sister! My Suleiman! I'll remember this!
Miss Mephilia!
Ah, shut up! I want nothing more to do with you. Go crawl back to your greasy cogs, you capricious, sweaty pig! So, who's ready to go?
I am. Oh, and here, you can have this. I won't be needing it anymore. Oh, hello, Miss Idia.
Hello, Go. Working hard or hardly working?
The latter, I'm pleased to say. We've finally implemented several of the measures I proposed for dealing with still winds. I've been assigned to a new post in research and development. No more hard labor for me.
Hey, that's great!
It's the chance of a lifetime. I'm combining thaumaturgy and summoning magic with wind power to develop a hybrid power generator. To think that my summoning research would be this beneficial to the city's energy security. Oh, but you must excuse me. This new data's not going to collect itself.
Well, hasn't this turned out well? He's found his dream job at last.
And he seems more confident than ever.
I know, right? Just look at how he's enjoying his work. I guess my advice was on target. At the very least, I'm sure of that much.
I'm freezing out here. No one's ever going to show up. I hate this job. It'll be great, they said. You'll get plenty of fresh air, they said. And here I am, freezing my tail feathers off again. Oh, good. I was sick of well met, brave souls. You bear the qualifications. I am the anchorite of light. Mouthpiece of Amaterasu. This power can be yours to command. Have you the confidence to withstand the heavenly light? Yes? No? Maybe? What? Really? It's your funeral, I guess. Let's see if that confidence is misplaced.
We are not gonna take this sitting down!
What's the meaning of this? Everyone knows that rice porridge is the only way to properly wrap up a meal.
I understand your frustration, ma'am. That said, I've never seen someone have rice porridge to wrap up a meal of fried rice.
Oh, Prima, hasn't anyone ever taught you to think outside the... Yes, you there.
No, I'm not...
Yes. Let's zip those lips, shall we? I think we all know what I'm thinking. You do, don't you, dear?
Yes, ma'am. Miss Lee, you have just been named as Florum's Interim Superintendent of Education. Congratulations.
Here we go again.
It's an honor.
Superintendent Lee.
Your task is to decide whether the new academy set to open in Florum should be coeducational or not. The supporters of a coeducational school are led by Mr. Sweaty Tracksuit and his patron, one Barris Lair. The opposition is led by Ms. Rhea Veeling, with the support of Einheria Venus. Both sides are quite passionate about their positions. The side you oppose will likely use force in an effort to change your mind. See that you are fully prepared, then come to the Western Hidden Village in the Twilight Ruins to render your final decision.
Just as annoyingly organized as ever. You have everything planned to a T, don't you?
You're too kind.
We'll be taking our leave then. Oh, don't worry. I know you can do this. I believe in you. Come along, Prima. We're off to the Twilight Ruins.
Yes, ma'am. Come on already. How long do you plan on following us, Peller?
If you knew, you could have just said, so. That's smart, something terrible. Oh, me.
Well, what about you? You seem to remember us too, so why the Stalker Act?
I considered abandoning this tack, but quietly following you all seemed more considerate to me.
I can't tell if you're mocking me or just plain missing something upstairs. All right. So you're wondering what to do about your grandfather's previously undiscovered song, The Grand Ship. It's a song about those who live on the sea. A song about men's hearts and dreams, just like your grandfather wrote about in his last note. But the diva of the battlefield, Praline a la mode, also has her eyes set on the song. She came to ask you if she could make a new arrangement of it for her own repertoire. And Barbarossa, taking that as an affront to your grandfather and all true sailors, came to you to protest. Does that sound about right?
Yes, precisely. However, there's just one more thing.
Huh? What did I miss?
Neither seems to remember that we've been through all this before.
Seriously? Come on, you can tell us more at your studio. In the end, it doesn't matter whether or not those two remember.
Right. It's still just a question of whether you want to give Praline the go-ahead or not.
Don't I know it?
Hold it. Didn't you promise to knock off that whole singing while you talk thing?
I did. You'll have to forgive me.
Me?
Right. The issue at hand is the same. I must decide whether or not to approve Miss Alamode's arrangement. Whether they remember prior events or not should not matter. And yet...
You've seen what kind of opposition you'll face from the losing side.
That I have.
And you're not sure you have the guts to face them again, huh?
That I do not. Not one bit.
That sounds like a problem. You wanted to go off somewhere to work on your music, right? The Witherwood, was it?
That it was.
Well, you can cancel that trip. Now then, I think there should still be one left over from that festival. Here.
A microphone and speakers? What's all that doing down here?
That red creep had all kinds of hobbies. You wouldn't want to guess what he did to entertain himself down here.
And what are you going to use it for?
I'm going to use this microphone to deliver my advice to Mr. Rockefeller here. And when I do, I'm pretty sure someone is going to overhear it and show up in a rage.
Then you beat them into submission with your manly strength, Idia.
Hey, what do you mean manly?
Praline is here in Florum, so she'll hear it for sure. But isn't Barbarossa off at sea somewhere?
Like he hasn't sent one or two of his mates here to see what Peller decides. Now, let's just get this straight. You're sure you want me to decide for you?
Most definitely. You know these two better than I do, Miss Idia. I gladly leave this mess in your hands. I know that Praline has a veritable army of fans around the world. It would be an honor to see my grandfather's work reach all of them. But I'm also most grateful for Barbarossa and the respect he has shown for my grandfather's last wishes. Given two compelling cases, it's too difficult for me to choose just one. Miss Idia, you're my only hope.
All right then, you asked for me. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Your grandfather's last song should be remixed and performed by Praline a la mode.
If you say so. Now, how much longer do I need to wait here? I have songs to compose.
Barbarossa's lackeys in town are probably trying to contact him as we speak. Even if he steers the funky Francisca here as quick as he can, it would take at least 5 days? A couple of weeks, maybe? Huh?
The song? But how?
Ye scurvy fools! What's this bilge water you're spouting? I just happened to have run my ship aground and just happened to send one of me boys into the city. Where he just happened to overhear your little announcement and report it back to me. You expect me to take this lying down?
Yes, what a coincidence. Look, I already know what you want to say.
What, you do? Well, what kind of foul sorcery is this?
You think that Archipeller's last song should be passed along to a real man of the sea, to be sung out upon the waves, like the bard wanted. And there's no way that annoying little slip of a diva should get her grubby, girly fingers on it. Isn't that right?
Aye, it is! So you're savvy after all! Gore!
But that doesn't change anything. I'm still going to let Praline use the song for her own arrangement. Look, I know how important that song is. And I get that it was meant to capture the glory of the brave men who live at sea. Dedicated to all who understand the mysteries of the sea and the hearts of the men who sail it. That was Archipeller's message. But I remember something else the great bard once said.
That's right. The most important thing is to have fun.
After Archipeller had taught all of his secrets to his pupils, that was the idea that he cherished most in his final years. The one thing he really wanted was for his music to bring people together, so they could just enjoy themselves. Praline used to use her music for evil, but she's learned her lesson. She's ready to live true to that ideal now.
She is?
She better be.
Look, I'm not averse to having a little fun. Just ask me mates here. But I'll never accept the ridiculous lyrics she put to that glorious sea shanty. They're an insult to every captain, living and dead. I can forgive some things, but this is a plank too far! So, our party was for nothing, eh? Me mateys and I will show you just how wrong you are! Let's teach this little girl and her scurvy friends what a man's dreams are worth! Come on, boys! I ran away from home at 15 and took to the seas with a stolen galley. I braved waves great and small to reach the sea of corsairs. Hefting my axe on my shoulder, I battled my way to the top. Until I, hay-ridden Barbarossa, was named Vice Captain of the Eternian Black Fleet! I'm the only one here who can sing that song with the heart and spirit of one who's lived it!
Now you're gonna get it!
酒を伴侶と決めた。今宵はお前と最後まで鳩場で叫ぶバカ野郎。悲しいカモメは泣いていた。惚れた弱みさお嬢さん。それが決めたなら今宵はお前と最後まで鳩場で叫ぶバカ野郎。悲しい顔では惚れた弱みさお嬢さん。それが海に生きる男のロマン。酒を伴侶と決めたなら今宵はお前と最後まで鳩場で叫ぶバカ野郎。悲しいカモメは泣いて。
I'm not pulling any punches!
それが海に生きる男のロマン。
still sing. Oh, so a man's dreams have come to this.
Well, if it isn't crusty old Captain Barbarossa! Whatever would you be doing in a place like this?
Like you don't know. He came barreling in to protest your arrangement of that song, of course.
I know! I pretty much heard all of it from that mic of yours. I cut my rehearsal short just to come here, you know. You see, it seems there's been a big ol' misunderstanding.
A misunderstanding?
Oh, an insult to all captains living and dead! Why, have you even listened to my song?
Why, of course I mean, why should I have to? Heard one, heard them all, or all kind of blah, 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 blah.
Wait a minute. You threw this huge fuss and you haven't even heard her song?
Oh, Captain, my Captain, won't you listen to my song? I'll sing it just for you. We're holding rehearsal anyway.
Unhand me, wench! Well, I'll be! To think that salty old sea shanty could be transformed into this frothy thing! Why, me muscles just seem to be moving on their own! Fancy that! Arr!
What did I say, Captain?
I'm having the time of me life! Oh, and I never felt this way before!
I guess we can call this a happy ending.
I knew Barbarossa would put up a fight, but to think he hadn't even listened to Praline's song.
Why, he's a dancing machine! Look at him go!
I know we should have honored Archipella's wishes, but we were lucky enough to know that the Bard had changed in his last years. Your hearts are as one. The most important thing is to have fun. The Grand Ship may have been written for true men of the sea like Barbarossa, but thanks to Praline's remix, now it's a song that everyone can enjoy. Why, I just might have made the right call.
I, too, have no regrets.
Looks like everyone's getting into it.
To